little son of a bitch. You just dug that big old hole right there, didn't you? Oh, look at this one. Oh boy. Oh, you're gonna get to Home Depot, and I'm gonna go get those sticks of dynamite. I'm gonna mess you up. You are just, oh, look at what you have done. You have jacked up my yard. That's it. It's war. It's on. I'm tired of playing this game with you. I keep on saying I forget about it. Damn gopher. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. I think we're gonna have a good day today. I think we got clouds hanging around, but I see a little blue sky there. Lord have mercy. And my legs hurt me. You making doo-doo? You're making manure? Yeah, you're making manure. Dog manure. Take your time. There you go. Come on. Hey, don't do that. We're gonna walk up there by the housing projects. You got a wee-wee on the tree? Are you going to wee-wee on the tree? You're going to wee-wee on the tree. Oh, my goodness. Their anniversary. Uh-oh. There we go. Hey, stop it. Good morning. Fuck off. Don't even want to say good morning either. Rude. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What is everybody up to? Motivation Sunday. Ooh, praise the Lord. I wonder why they uncovered that all of a sudden. I never knew that was there. All these years. Oh, somebody had a party last night. Hide the Budweiser. Hey, we're not going that way. We're not going that way. We're gonna wait for this truck to see what he's gonna do. Yes. 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 We got signs. We got more signs. We got more signs of graffiti. Sitting there telling people, don't waste your money. I love that graffiti art there. That's a new sign. Storm water enforcement. That's a new sign. I don't remember that sign being up. Yeah, I gotta have it in 2 languages now. Place in a dozen area. Like, well, fuck off. Like we need to be told to do that. I love this graffiti. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your money. Basically, it's the duck crying here because all the money he's wasted on this place here. Someone's not happy with this place. There's somebody walking way up there. Excuse me. Look at the sand right there. I wonder if this is the sand that someone dropped off because these are sandbags here. I wonder if this is the sand that someone scooped and they put it on the side of my right on the other side of the street there where my house is. No sunrise this morning, that's for sure. Clouds are covering it all up. I haven't seen air balloons lately. Well, it's been crappy mornings, so yeah, that's what we're looking at this morning. There's somebody jogging. Oh, a rabbit. Look at that. Look at that. There it goes. There it goes. Don't run, Peter Cottontail. Meatball won't eat you. He'd chase that rabbit, that's for sure. See, he's trying. He sees a rabbit. He wants to go chase it. God, my legs are sore. Wonder whether to clean this shit up. Oh, someone's having a bad morning. Oh, I noticed that's new. Or I never noticed it before. Put the, where the storm drain is. Someone dropped off a battery. Big old battery. Tell you what, let's walk up here. We haven't been up here in a long time, huh, Meatball? There's a brick wall there. Look at all this wood. I guess they put the address where it belongs to. Y'all better get this covered up because we got a storm coming in. Look at that. Look at that. Hyperthermic needle. Now, there's only two reasons why you need something like that. One, you're a diabetic. Two, you're shooting up. Good morning. Good morning. Did you see what it was just on the ground there? Here, I'll go back. I'll show you. Here's my ride or die girl, Kissy Cat. Look at that, Kissy Cat. There's only two reasons why you need something like that. You're a diabetic or you have a drug problem. And being in construction here, I'll give you one guess. So, talked to my mom yesterday, where we were eating breakfast. We had a long conversation. And now remember when I told you they had better get this wood covered up or moved because we got a storm for the next 3 to 4 days coming in, a bad one. So I told her right before I was got ready to say it because remember she moved to Oregon and stuff like that, so she left a lot of her belongings, knick-knack and stuff in the house, you know. Yeah. And so her pictures are expensive Italian Tustin pictures, which is everything. Her knickknacks, her stuff looks really nice. It's just not my style, you know. I probably don't even have a style. Mine is, I have old Sinatra pictures, Rat Pack things, Audrey Hepburn. That's kind of like my style, Hollywood type. Those scrubs, I don't know what the hell those things were. I didn't want to touch it. I kicked it earlier. But, so she was supposed to come down in January and February. But of course, there's financial difficulties or whatever the situation is. Pricey. Wood is very pricey, and it's going to be soaking wet. Trust me. Then when it stops raining, they don't let it sit and dry. They start building on it. So that's what kind of like, I don't know, when they build these houses, I know the wood's going to dry eventually, but when you start roofing it and start working on it right away, it's still wet. And you wonder why we have mold in there. But, good God. I'm out of breath here, climbing this little hill here. Just walking wise. Means I need to pick my ass up and quit fucking around, Annie. Whew. You don't ride your bike for a few days and this is what happens. Shit. So I asked her, so right before I was about ready to say it, she goes, oh, well, our anniversary, I guess, is coming up in April. I said, yeah. Well, we're thinking about doing a California visit. Oh, great. You're going to pick up your shit, right? Well, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So they were talking about flying in. I'll pick them up at the airport and renting a U-Haul, do a one-way thing. And I said, your most expensive thing is going to be hotel and the U-Haul. And so, well, we had to do this. We were thinking about this. We were thinking about that. And I could just see the numbers running in her head, and I could just see him stressing out how much he's going to have to spend. And I just said, Mom, you only need like a cargo van, like a regular utility van. You know, you don't need a great big truck. You could probably get away with a pickup truck. I thought she was near you. Oh, hell no. She moved to Oregon. Hell to the no. I moved her to, because she moved to Oregon to be a nanny for my cousin who moved from Hawaii because her husband couldn't keep his hands off he could keep his dick in his pants for another person because he's a registered nurse. She's what is those technicians when they not a CAT scan, but the other one, ultrasound technician. So he couldn't keep it in his pants, and he started talking. He claimed he didn't do nothing, but one of the local, I guess a girl came in and she made him nice compliments or whatever the situation, made him feel good about himself because she was dealing with they have two girls and they have two daughters, and so she's very busy with that and their activities and doing the schooling like that, you know. They're both busy, but she was a little bit more, so she didn't pay enough attention to him. So he felt neglected, so he decided to talk to one of his patients that came in, knowing that this girl was married to an islander guy who doesn't, a big Hawaiian guy who does not fuck around. So I guess stupid ass was using his phone and whatever the situation is, and that's how she found out. And so I guess he finally confessed to her that there's nothing, we didn't do nothing, this and like that, you know. They were gonna get divorced, they went to counseling, whatever, but she's okay, that's it, we're moving. Because Hawaii, they lived in Hawaii it's too small of an island, whatever, you know. So she transferred her job, she made him transfer and made him transfer first. So once he left the island, well, I kept wondering why he wasn't taking her gifts. This is how you don't fuck around with this Italian chick. She made him transfer his job. They were both already put in for a transfer because she just said out in the law, if we're gonna make this work, it's my rules now. You fucked up. You're gonna transfer. We're gonna find a place in Oregon. She was already looking for a place online, found a place to rent. You're transferring first and you're moving. I'll take care of everything over here. And he did. And so when he left, she went to this girl's place, and I don't know what happened there. I don't think she beat her ass. But she went to her husband and just told him, hey, I'm just going to give you a heads up. This is what your wife's doing. Da, 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 da. Here's the text message that she was sending my husband, like that, like that. And she left him like that. And you can only imagine what happened to this girl, because he looked like he would beat the shit out of her. So, yeah, she threw this broad onto the bus. Then she transferred. They had a condo out there, which is they were renting, which is they had to pay an extra $1,500 extra a month on top of that, because what the situation is, and they had to be updated because all the rain and hurricanes are out there. So they had to spend $75,000 to replace stuff. And I finally got rid of it, and they took a big loss on it. But anyway, so they moved to Oregon. So I asked my mom, because they don't really trust people around their two girls. So my mom was going up there every 2 weeks to be, she would go up there for 2 weeks, then come home for 2 weeks. Go up there, because his dad would come down and help out, because I guess his dad's single or whatever it is. It's so, wow, they're really building over here too now. It's it was, you know, they would pay for it all. Your mom is serving them child care. Prices are nuts. Yeah, she's saving them so much money, because they would pay for a plane ticket. They gave her a room, you know, like that, you know, and they would give her a little cash too on the side. And fuck, I'm out of breath. I didn't really how climbing that hill there really messed me up. I gotta, Meatball, in the mornings we gotta climb this hill. I mean, this is like, I can't believe this. And all right, so I lost my thought. It's so that's how my mom ended up. So I just, because I guess Johanna was that was my cousin's. That's her. She says, she was Aunt Catherine. I haven't had the service conversation with her, and I'm being serious. Why don't you think about selling your house or renting your house, or letting your son live there, you know, and you move up here. That way we don't have to fly you back and forth. So my mom was talking to me, and I said, actually, I was going to tell you that too. It is cheaper for your mom to live and work. It is. Oh yeah, it is. And so I said, actually, I was just going to have a talk to you about that. Why don't you do that? Because the house that I bought, it was just crazy in the prices. So because I had 2 rentals, well, I did have 1 rental, but I had to let it go because these people, I think I told you guys, they trashed it so bad. They red tagged the house. I had 1 rental left, and so that's the house I'm living in UCIC every morning. So she packed her almost a lot of her personal stuff up, you know, and she moved to Oregon, and she fell in love with El Cheapo, and that's how she met him. But meanwhile, she left all her knickknacks, all her stuff in the house. And she's always been promising she's gonna come down and pick it up, but she's never has. It's always been one thing after another. And that's why I told her, why do you guys need this big wedding? She says, not a big wedding. I say, you have 50 guests coming. From 50, it jumped up to 65. That's a big wedding. So you can say what you want. I said, you could have went to Vegas and like this. This is both of your 3rd marriage. You didn't need this big wedding, blah, blah, blah. And I said, you could have packed all your stuff up like this. So I guess now they're serious. They want to come down and pick up all their stuff. Wow, look at that. That wasn't even developed there. So hopefully they do. So I've been having a bug up my ass to rearrange our room anyway. So I was just doing some things, you know, and one thing after another. Oh shit, we're going the wrong way, Meatball. We are gonna get lost here. We better go this way. I rearranged the room, moved the TV to a different wall, put our bed, move like this. We haven't vacuumed underneath our bed in so long. And I was telling them, this is why you're sneezing so much, because look at all this dust down here. So we had to do a thorough cleaning. And after patching the holes, moving pictures around, moving shelves around, putting new shelves up because she's with her books and all that. Shit, my legs are tired climbing. going to my storage, pulling some stuff out, getting this stuff here, going to that stuff. And on top of that, I still got to take all her decorations, her knickknacks, or not her decorations, her knickknacks. Oh, that's what I got to ask her about her Christmas decorations. Her knickknacks, I got to pull them off the wall. Her pictures, I'm going to buy some bubble wrap, wrap them up, and put them in my storage unit so I can put my shit up. Ugh. So where do I have time to go recycling? Shit. So they wanted to come. She wanted to come to California to see the kid, her grandkids like that, you know. And the thing is, because of course, old miser there, I could already see. And he says, "Well, I'm not really worried about the price." And just the way when someone says it, you know they're lying. And so I said, "I'll tell you what. I'll talk to you guys later." And then Miss Matt came up with an idea. How about if you tell them if they rent the truck, they pay for the rental truck. This is what we could do. We'll drive to San Francisco. We'll pack the truck up. If it can fit all in your car, we can fit it in your car, which is I seriously doubt. I'm thinking about it now. If you can pack up the minivan or a truck or whatever, if they pay for it, we'll drive up to San Francisco. And if they can meet us at like the halfway point, because it's like 7 hours for us. He claims it's 12 hours for them, which is, I don't see it, but that's him. But of course, but then I said, why don't you guys fly there? Then you guys can rent a truck there, because it's 7 hours for me. So that's a one-way trip is 7 hours. So I think that's what we might do. She needs a van or a container. It's easy to go to Walmart. I've been telling her every damn cheap, but of course, Mr. OSHA, I know everything. I checked the prices out, and that's just so expensive. I said, dude, quit it. Take a deep breath. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. Let's take a deep breath. It's okay. It's okay, Rocco. It's okay. All right. Now let's get back on track like that, because he just irritates the shit out of me because he's so fucking cheap. My mom is cheap, but he's just even worse. My mom's actually frugal. He's just fucking cheap. He even looks cheap. His clothes look cheap. Hey, shut up. I'm talking on YouTube right now with people here. See, the bird don't know. I'm gonna turn Meatball on you. He'll jump up there and get you. Anyway, let's back to this. Hey. Shh. God damn crow. But yeah, he's just so damn cheap. Oh my God, it's like a one night like that. And I said, well, she goes, well, I really wanted to see the grandkids, and they want to go. First step I want to do is I want to go to Delia's. It's this deli, and it has this hard bread, whatever. It's so, we've been there. It wasn't this expensive, I don't remember, but now it's so expensive, you know, because everything's expensive now. So it's expensive, and like their meatball subs used to be really good, and they're using frozen meatballs. They used to handmade their meatballs. Go get cheap boxes then behind the grocery store. Oh, no. See, when I moved, I have a bunch of boxes. When I'm planning on moving, you know, so I got a bunch of boxes in my storage. I just pulled that all out. And this fucker, let me tell you how this is how this fucker thinks. Whoa, I've been asking you to give me the measurements for these pictures. I said, she has over 28 pictures. I already told you, and I'm not going to tell you both this again. I am not measuring pictures. I said, you want to go buy the boxes? You come down here and buy the boxes, because you got to ship that boxes. It's more expensive. But we like to, I said, no. What you could do is you could bubble wrap and tape that shit all up, and then transport it. If you're gonna use it right away, you're gonna bring it into your guys' apartment and put it all up. Why would you waste money on boxes that you're gonna throw away? Yeah, he's right, David. He's right. I said, I know I'm damn right. That's why it costs you guys so much money just to move from one apartment to another apartment, because you hired movers, and he spent all that time fucking around in the garage, moving boxes around, making it more organized. And he's a rat pack, so I know what he did. The stuff that he said he was throwing away, he put it in the garage, and he saved it in different boxes, and he was hiding it. That's what he did. Single moms are thrifties, old men are cheap. You got that damn right there, Kissy Cat. You know, I really like you, Kissy Cat. I like you. You're an okay girl. I like you. You're pretty cool. You understand what I think you understand what I'm going through with my mom. Oh, poor doggy's missing. Oh, someone kidnapped that damn dog. Yeah, but he's just so fucking. The cheapest U-Haul van would be the cheapest. I told her that. And of course, oh no, it's expensive. I said, you don't need that. You need a van or truck of anything, you know, but they won't let you do a truck one way. You could just get a van. I don't even know if they'll do the vans, but because I said, you don't got that much stuff. I was telling her, it's just the boxes. Oh, thank you. My life is just like yours. Cool, that's why we get along. But I'm already telling her, I said, there's different things that you can do. You could do, well, what about those pods? They come in like this. I said, you got to, yeah, I already checked that out. It's going to cost you exactly the much or a little bit more. Actually, it's going to cost you more to use those pods they advertise. Oh, fuck. I said, just fly in. I'll pick you up at the airport. Of course, she wants to see my grandparents, her parents' graves, which is, I understand, it's on the way home. She wants to stop at Delia's. And I'm telling her the food's not the same, but she's fucking hard-headed, so she's the type that has to learn the hard way. Can't go by a vice. So, that's that. So, and then I don't mind seeing her, but I know she's gonna go through the, oh, what happened here? What happened there? Oh, you did this to that. Oh, you did that to that. Oh, look at those marks. She's gonna, when we're talking on Skype, her eyes are like scanning. Here, let me flip this camera around. I'm gonna tell you this is how my mom does. When we're on Skype, this is her. I can see her eyes moving around like a camera there. That's her. Price a Toyota van, then fold the. That's what I was telling her. I would told her every certain way, but El Cheapo, I checked into that. It's going to be expensive, and of course, it should be only a 2-day trip. And I said 3 days the most for you guys because he has stomach problems. I know, I don't know what it is, you know, it's not like what I have, but he shits a lot. So, and I said, one drives, one sleeps. I checked with my doctors and he said at our age, they're in their 70s, we cannot be on the road for no more than 6 hours because we start swelling up. I said, then you take a 15-20 minute break. When you have to go to the bathroom, because I know you have to go to the bathroom a lot, you walk around. You walk around. Toyota vans are very, they are. And of course, well, no, we need our rest. We need it. I said, oh my God, motherfucker, you just find every damn excuse. It's going to take us 4 days. I said, it's not going to take you 4 days. And she finally told me he has problems that he has to go to the bathroom a lot. I said, quit eating dairy. He's not even supposed to be eating dairy, eggs, or anything like that, but he does anyway. Rest stops, exactly. Rest stops. But this motherfucker has to, this is why I get like this with this guy, because he always has to, he's that stick in the mud. He's the one that, yeah. Oh my Lord. So you know where I'm coming from. So I don't know what they're doing. I'm gonna try to bug them today and see what they thought about overnight. But his neck's out. He threw his neck out. I said, how did he throw his neck out? Did you slap him or something like that? Or what, did he get caught looking at a girl bending over or something like that since he hurt his neck? Oh, he was in the garage because now they went from their garage because they're their apartment. They have a garage lifting boxes. How do you hurt your neck lifting boxes? If you're lifting your arms up, your shoulders, your rotator cuff should be hurting. I don't know. I said, all right, whatever. I guess Look, I know they're getting old. They're getting older. I get it. I completely understand that. But my mom was never this lazy, sleeping until laying it. She wakes up around 8 o'clock, 8:30. My mom used to be up at 6 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning. I already had all the watering done, all her housework done, out walking like 4 and 5 miles. She moved up there and met him, and she stopped that. She'll be up like around 8 o'clock, 8:30, waiting for me to call her. And I could call her at 10:30, and she's still laying in bed because he doesn't want her to get up because he likes to sleep in. Because he's lazy. He doesn't want to. She wants to start walking around, start doing back under walking. He doesn't feel, oh, well, Catherine, I don't feel comfortable you walking around the neighborhood like this, What if you fall or something like that? It's like he's stopping her for doing this shit. And I think he knows I kind of like don't care for him. Anybody want to walk back this way? All right. Come on, get out of there. But you do not pee in there. Those are brand new homes like that. They're going to kick us out of here. She must work a lot with him. She's very typical Italian where she opens her mouth a lot. So I know she holds a lot of things back because this is their third marriage. But she even said herself, I don't know what he was doing. It cost us a lot more. We did it his way, and it was longer. When that move they did, it was more expensive doing it his way. I said, because you didn't control. You should have said, no, David, we need to do this. You should have had your ass out there in the garage watching when he's putting the scripts. I guarantee you he did not throw most of that stuff away. I guarantee he put it in a box. So, why do people put their dogs in the garage like that? Dog pound. So I was watching something like a Sylvester Stallone. I guess he has a show there with his daughters. He has gorgeous daughters. And I was telling Miss Mac there, I said, you know what? I used to, when we first met, I always want to have a little girl, at least one. Always want to have one little girl. I always want to have a daughter so bad. Tell your mom to ask for senior. She does. Oh, trust me. She asks for all the discounts. She knows. Trust me. That woman there, she knows all about it. She'll go to a damn restaurant and knowing damn well, or she'll go to like places like a hardware store, Walmart. Do you offer senior discounts? I said, Mom, quit asking for senior discounts. Well, these places do not offer discounts. There's right on the board right there. Right. We do not offer senior discounts. Don't ask. But she will. So I always used to want to have a little girl so bad. And now I'm thinking about it as I'm grown. I look at myself, and I looked at Sarah, I'm kind of glad I didn't have a little girl. Because that means Sarah will have backup. When it's that time of the month, they'll be synced, the attitude, the expense of having a little girl. Then, as she's going to college and like that, I get to worry about I'll probably die. This is why guys who have daughters die. Because I know I have gorgeous daughters. And they can get coffee for free at Whataburger on the road. Oh, God knows they won't go there. Hell, fuck no. You would be worried. I would be so damn worried because I know I was a dog. I did everything I can to, you know how men are, okay? And these days, you girls do whatever a guy does, and the way these girls going at this, I'd be, and then when they're off to college, this is why men who have daughters die faster, because they're constantly worried, because they know what they did to girls and what these new kids that you see now, forcing them to do like porn and all that shit. Like, well, I've already showed you guys what goes on around here. I already had one ulcer. I'd have bleeding fucking ulcers. I'd be dead, or the guy would be. So I guess on the show here, they were talking, Sylvester, and I guess on that show, Tesla King is the one of his daughters were on it. And I thought she looked familiar, but he has a dark hair, 2 blondes. And I guess the young one says, Dad, we have a problem here. Every time we bring a boy here, you sit right there in that chair in the corner there and you stare him down. Then the guys get so afraid they don't want to come back, and they say they just want to be friends. You gotta start accepting these boys. But I know what he's going through because he did it, you know. You do freaky things with, you know what I'm talking about. I don't have to get there, okay? I know what I've done. And I know what, you know, what girls will do to please their boyfriends or their guys. I'd have a stroke. I fucking would. Every time she would go home or going to college, I would have a fucking stroke. Try being a forest ranger. Our friends, our beautiful daughters, and is working as Yellowstone. That is, oh God, that is scary out there. Yeah, I'd be sick to my stomach. I'd fucking have bleeding ulcers. Shit, I'd be dead. I wouldn't make it to 55. Or I'll be in prison. Because I will be the first to admit, when she's going out and he's picking her up, and I'm gonna tell you right now, this little cocksucker sits there and just sends her a text, I'm here. I won't even let her out. I would go out there, come around the car, open the door, drag his ass out and tell him, this is how you come to a girl's house. You don't send by, I would smash his phone, bring him to the door, you knock on the door and you wait. And of course I'm gonna answer the door and then she'll come to the door. This is what you do. Be respectful, motherfucker. Then when you drop her off, you walk her to the door. You give her a hug on the first date. And then you say, and you shake her hand, you give her a hug, and you wait till she goes back in that house, and then you walk your ass to the car. I would murder the guy. Oh, yeah. Like I said, I'd probably be in prison. But, yeah. Because these boys don't have respect for women. Man, these gophers are tearing up the place. Yeah. I don't know. And I'm running away. We had a friend that died confronting a boy that, oh, I would murder the fucker. I would call my friend from Vegas, Jimmy. This guy, I remember when I was sick with COVID, he kept on calling. He called me twice a day, once in the morning to make sure I was awake, and once in the afternoon. He would call, Sarah, is there anything I need to do? Do I need to send money? Do I need to come down? I'll get a hotel if I have to. I would help you guys out. He's just old school Italian guy, you know. He's been 30 years in prison, you know. And but he'll give you the shirt off his back, and he's really old school about that shit. Yeah, shit. Yeah, I don't know. The way these guys treat women now, these girls, and of course the girls are stupid enough to go along with it. Yeah. But yeah, having a daughter, I don't know. This expense, and you know what? When she gets married, I think I would lose it. I couldn't keep it together. I would be like a fucking baby and cry my eyes out. I couldn't handle it if she got married. I couldn't give her away. Wow, that's really sad. That's really sad. But yeah. Then on top of that, my mom said, why don't you pack everything up, drive the truck, and we'll fly you down? I said, no, I'm not doing all that. All that work by myself. That was the other car. So I'm going to see what today's. Oh, Miss Mac. Oh, God. She's making biscuit and gravy. Oh, this woman can cook some biscuits and gravy. Oh God, she's such a good cook. When I first met her, she could only make toast and boiled ramen. That's when I first met her. She learned from my mom, my grandmother, her mom. She started, and YouTube taught her so much. Oh, our friend, they got punched back and hit his head by this fucker. Look at it. I would murder the motherfucker. I would murder the motherfucker. If something happened to me, like I said, I have some associates. We won't get into that part. They will come down and make sure they would take care of it. So I was talking to my friend, my OG, Mr. Las Vegas there. Old school Palm Springs, old school Las Vegas, totally old school. My pops, he's not my real dad, but I call him Pops because he's like a dad to me. Jersey Joe, he was a producer at Disney for the Mickey Mouse Club. So we were all thinking about, we were throwing some ideas last night. We were all talking on the phone there, throwing some ideas, having like an old school like podcast. And of course I'm using my channel. But yeah, I was thinking about doing that with the guys. I don't know. I gotta check it in how to do it because a couple of them are not really techie, you know, really good with that, you know, doing all that stuff. Make it easy as pot pie. Oh yeah, she does. It's so damn good. She got the recipe from my mom that learned from the sperm donor's mother. She was from Tennessee. She's a Southern woman. Good Lord. So Kissy Cat, when we're gonna see her? When we're gonna see the cooking with the cat channel here? I know you can do it. I know. Remember back in the 90s when someone would bring the 7-layer bean dip. Remember that 7-layered bean dip? We would chat about Vegas, old school stuff, because I kid you guys not. Here, I'll give you a little clip here on that. Okay, so OG he had a bunch of gyms in Palm Springs. And this is no bullshit at all. He has the pictures where he trained Arnold Schwarzenegger for Terminator. Sylvester Stallone, he got him trained and buffed up for Rambo. And when he first started his gym, he was living in the back room in the gym on a cot. And they made that one on my channel. I think I'll have to really look at that. If you want, you could send me the link so I can really look at it, because you got a lot of videos there. And Frank Sinatra, the chairman, called the channel Old Italian Chat, and now there you go. I think they want to use the wise guys. That's the thing is. Frank Sinatra walked into his gym because he had to get ready for a role. Now this wasn't old Frank. This was mid-age Frank. And then he says, oh, like this, and he talked to him. He sat down and talked to OG, and he goes, oh, this is my gym. He goes, oh, well, yeah, this and that, you know. And he gave him a tour. You know, he was just so, you know, when you see someone, a celebrity like that, someone you know, worship, you know. And he just said this, and so Frank, according to him, Frank there says, I tell you what, I got to do something like this, and I'm going to bring some of my friends around. So he asked, where you live? He goes, right now I'm kind of like living back there. Frank didn't like that. Frank loaned him, he loaned him the money, a bunch of money, to open another gym to get on his feet. When OG was making that money back, he was paying Frank. And when he paid back all that money, Frank says, here, reinvest it in yourself. Matter of fact, get ready. We got some parties. He started hanging around. He trained his wife, trained his daughter. He trained Frank Jr. And Frank did bring a lot of clients in for him. And he could tell you guys stories like you couldn't believe, hanging around. I wish I would have known OG. We knew of each other because I had myself an accessory back then, you know. Was your father Italian? No, he was. When I asked him, he said, I thought he was French, Canadian, and Indian. And then I come to find out he's Irish and has Indian and French. Just my mom's full-blooded Italian. But he was telling me about these things, all these things that I think it would really make a good... He wants to put a movie together on this. Everybody wants to write a movie on his life, you know? And we all talked about it, you know? But I don't know. It's just having guy. Everybody wants to help. He has his own perfume, colognes. It's called Wise Guys Cologne, and everything like old school. Like in Palm Springs, there's a Wise Guy Club, which is I'm a part of. In Las Vegas, the Wise Guys in Las Vegas. So I'm the ambassador of Wise Guys Cologne out in California, in Palm Springs region. So we all, you know, that's just the way we are. But I had the idea and I talked to him about it. And they all think it's great. Frank he said he's from Jersey. He said he's from New York, but he says from California. So I guess, you know, he has a lot of good stories when he was in he's good friends with Sammy the Bull. You know, so I think this might be a good thing, you know, using my channel since I already have it established. Oh, he buried it. He was just there. This morning there was a big old hole there and he just buried it. Look at, he is tearing shit up, motherfucker. People, you need to catch this bastard. But, yeah, so that's, I don't know, but to get everybody together, because OG, now he has a gym and it's for seniors. So they require a lot of his attention, and afterwards they all go out for coffee and like that. Did your mom get in trouble with Mary? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And when they got divorced, I guess he made a remark, I don't know, and my grandfather here's a good story right here. When they got divorced, my grandfather, my Uncle Sam, and my grandmother went to go help pack. And he came in, and I don't know what he said, but my grandfather, he wasn't a tall man, and Mr. Murray was, he was a tall man. He grabbed him by the throat, picked him up, and held a knife, and was about ready to slit his throat, what he did, or something like that, you know. And my grandmother, my mom was screaming, you know, and my Uncle Sam was right there. He's the one with the calm and cool, collected thing, you know, but when he gets pissed, he gets pissed. So they were all like, tell him, don't do it, it's not worth it, not worth it. So look at the show since you're busy. That's what we're talking about. Maybe once a week we'll do a show. I remember in The Sopranos, that guy, they call him, I don't know his name, he has his own spaghetti sauce in a bottle now. They called him Big Pussy. Him and a couple other guys would do a show on Sirius Satellite Radio. And so I don't know, I was just rolling ideas around like that, and we were texting and we were all talking about it, and they said everybody thinks it's a great idea, but like, then again, he's busy, I'm busy, Frank's not busy, Frank's just a gambler. So I think it'd be a good hit. So we got to work out, you know, we have to write, you know, I said we just talk about it. We don't need to write a script. They want to write a script. I said, no, you don't. That's the thing, is you don't write a script. We just bring up things. We write down topics that we're going to talk about that week. So, all right, you guys, I can smell the breakfast ready. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. It's around 6:30. I'll see you guys then. If it's raining, I'm not going to be walking. We're not filming. So I'll actually put I'll tell you what, if it rains, I'm going to put a post, live stream canceled on my Kimmy post. So talk to you guys later. I got to again eat some breakfast. Talking points only. There you go, right there. I'll put up, I don't know what today will be. I don't know if, I'll probably be Las Vegas on the live stream all day today. So thank you for your support, because I really deeply appreciate it. Y'all have a good day. God bless you, and have a great day. Be safe.